Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is time for my Counterfeit Kit video where I have chosen the mini kit, which basically the Counterfeit Kit, by the way, we have a blog and stuff, so I'll drop that below. And basically the whole idea is we have a Counterfeit Kit that it's an inspiration kit that we then curate from our own stuff, things that are like either inspired by or whatever. And then we each sign up for like there's master forgers and we all have these projects that we sign up for. And I've been signing up for the mini kits because frankly, it's been working for me. When I sign up for the big ones and I sign up for a project, I hardly ever use the whole kit. And that's just a sad, sad thing. But if I do the mini kit, I tend to use 99% of it. So that's what I got going on. So let me pull aside. First off, I will put it on the screen. I don't know where it's going to go, where it's going to go. But basically, it's the inspiration kit this month is the January 2024 Scrap Room Flavors of the Month. And you guys, I've been a subscriber for 1,000 years, so of the Scrap Room. So I actually had that set of kits at one point. And in fact, there's 4 little collections. One of them is At Home by Cartabella. One was Vicki Boutin's, I think it was Discover and Create, I think. One of them was Simple Stories, like a winter one. And then I forgot the other one because I didn't really use the other two. I actually found the little winter one later after I started curating this one. I actually have it. I just didn't. I feel kind of bad because like last month I totally just pulled out the collection that was the inspiration collection. And so the point of it is you're supposed to be counterfeiting it from your own stuff, right? So I started to pull this out. I do actually technically have the Cartabellas At Home. And I did go ahead and pull out a few pieces of paper because I really like them, but I have cut into them. So I pulled out these 3 pieces. So there's this navy blue. It's called, I think it's Wonderfully Beautiful. The backside has the floral as well. So we'll see what I use. I really like the navy. And then this wood grain, which is just, oh, chef's kiss. With some cut aparts. I don't know if I use those or not because I really love this wood grain. I love these together. And then the little moth paper. I've already cut into it. I don't remember what I did. I think it was a turkey or something. But I like the little moth paper because when you put those together, and then I also had still left over the sticker sheet. So I'm going to set that aside for a second. And then I had the chipboard accents. I hadn't even got into this. I don't know how I got that because typically you only get one embellishment. So I have no idea how I end up with both of these unless I also bought the collection, which is possible. So I had that. And then I also had the puffies. I feel like I bought this collection too, y'all. I feel like I did because I like Cartabella. So then the next thing is that whole Vicki Boutin Discover and Create. I think that's the one it was. Regardless, it was Vicki Boutin. So I thought, well, I'll just get into my Vicki Boutin stuff and find stuff that I thought kind of went with. So this is a piece that came from Fernwood, actually. But I love how it goes with the little peachy color of the moths. And then also this moth paper here. I don't remember which one this came from. But I thought it went really good because I got the navies and little peachies. It also has this yellowy color and the greens and stuff in here. So I go, okay, that could go. And then I pulled this out. I think this is from Discover and Create. And I kind of like this polka dot situation for like a base or like a, I don't know. Like it's a similar... It's similar in scale as these flowers, but it's not exactly, but it is bigger in scale than this. But it's a polka dot, so it's a nice basic. So what I basically have here is 1, 2, 3, 4 full-size sheets, and then I have 2 that I have like scraps of. So I've got that, and then I went ahead and also pulled out some Vicki Boutin like embellishment-y type things that I thought could go. So we'll see. I don't know what collection this is. I'm just looking at it. It was when she was with American and Crafts, I guess. I don't know what this one is. There's a few pieces that could go. I mean, anything with like wordy bits could work. And there's like an arrow here, so I like that. Special Day. There's a few little bits and pieces, just little wordy bits. And then I also got into my Vicki Boutin binder. I have a little binder that I keep. And I just pulled out a few pieces that I thought might work. Again, I have a few little butterflies / moths. And then I pulled out a mushroom or 2. Because, of course, the colors go. Like I said, if I'm looking at my... I was using the sticker sheet here as kind of a helpful color guide. Because look at that. Look at my little orangey mushrooms and stuff. I did pull out a couple of suitcases. This blue's a little iffy. But I'm not going to worry about it. I pulled this out, too. Again, a tad iffy. But could be used potentially. It's got this little greenish color here. I'm not trying to do matchy-matchy, but, you know, this is a little off as well, but it's got this kind of color going on here with this. Good little label. The little houses, again, not matchy-matchy, but I have different saturations of like the blue and the peachy color. And then I have some tags, so I can cut those apart and use those. So that's what I have. I do not have a plan. Oh, and a little branch for some reason. I don't know why I pulled this out, but it's there. I don't have a plan yet, so we'll see what I do. I will try to get, typically with these mini kits, I get at least 3 layouts. We shall see, because I have, like I said, for sure I'll get 2. We'll see what I end up cutting up. I may end up having to get into like a piece of white or black cardstock if I end up cutting too much of something. Yeah, I need to come up with a plan because I don't know. I have to find some photos. And, I mean, I have some, I've been working on stuff about my dad. I may have something, I don't know if I have anything printed right here. This is in here. This is pretty. This could be cool. Because my aunt has on like this orangish color, so I kind of like this. And we could find something. We could find something in here. Yeah. I think I'll use that photo first. So let me figure out what design I want to use. I mean, you know, sometimes I get a little too worried about themes. And does it really? I mean, do I have to worry? Because look at these little cute, like a macrame and florals and stuff like that. I love this. Home is not a place, it's a feeling. Yeah. So let me think of my design. I think I'll do that photo first. Don't know exactly what's what. Let me think on it to maximize my papers. I don't want to hoard the paper, so I don't want to be dumb about it. Like, I don't want to make it so much that I have so much left over, but at the same time, I want to be smart about what I'm using because I absolutely adore both of these pieces here. So in my heart, I'm kind of, you know, this could be really lovely because it's got that. And then maybe I'll hang on to that for just a minute. And maybe I'll bring in this. I don't know. I don't know. I like this here too. That's not really the right color with her shirt, so that might have to go to the side. And maybe I'll bring this in. And I may can fussy cut these moths out. That might work. And I'm not sure about this guy. I don't know about this guy. Okay. Let me do a bit of thinking, and I shall be back on in a minute. Okay, you guys, it has been a number of days since I pulled out my Counterfeit Kit Challenge mini kit thing. I did show you guys this photo because I was kind of deciding. I think I showed you this. Pretty sure I did. This is my photo I'm going to do. It's my dad and my aunt. And I love this wood grain. So we're going to use our wood grain. And then I pulled this piece out, which has the little moths on this side. And this color here, which matches my dad's shirt, which is really neat. And then I have the butterflies here, or moths, which I will probably fussy cut these. Because I think I'm going to do a little, since I'm only going to try to use these pieces. Because what I'll have left is 2 full pieces plus another, well, I guess 3 full pieces. But I have another layout I want to do. I made it with 3. We'll see what I end up with here. Because, of course, it's a mini kit. Because I have this photo for the other one. For at least 2. And I'm probably going to end up with 3. But I want to try to get this one done. I like this Enjoy Every Moment for a title. And then there's We Are Family. And, of course, there's other different things here. But I want to cut these out as the embellishment. So, I am going to trim this down. I'm going to make this into, I think, a little band across. And I may tear. I'm trying to decide because if I cut this, well, hey there. That is Miss Evie, you guys. If I cut it here, maybe I'll tear some more pieces here and kind of layer it behind. We'll see. So let me do a little bit of work. I'll probably be on camera, although I have to move Miss Evie's bottom. She's definitely needing some love, I guess. They're kittens. They always get in trouble. So let me do a little bit of cutting here, and I'll be back on in a second. Okay, you guys, just completely transparently, I had recorded the 3 layouts that I do with my mini kit, but when I put it all together, it was over an hour, so that is just not, I can't really manage that with my phone, and I don't think you guys are going to sit there for an hour, so it's going to end up being in 3 little videos. This is the longest because I did show the whole mini kit at the beginning, so you'll see 3 videos. It'll be like part 1, part 2, part 3, so you can see each of the 3 layouts that I do. I do end up using quite a bit, and I'll show you at the end of the third video what I had left over. So I was really proud of this. So what I've got going on here, I cut that little band of the maroonish, I guess it's, I don't know if that's really maroon, kind of a browny red, or maybe a brick. Maybe brick is a better color. I cut a band, and then I did tear the little moth paper. I did like the moth, so I wanted to make sure I used them, but it wasn't big enough to go all the way across. So I made this work. I have mounted my photo on white cardstock, and I have fussy cut all those little moths out of that paper. I will use quite a bit on this layout, and I'll use some more on the second layout. I don't think I used any on the third one, but I use quite a bit. Do I use them all? I think I used them all. I don't remember now because I did 3 layouts, and I was proud of that. So I'm building like these clusters of these moths. The moths have zero to do with this photo, you guys, like absolutely zero. I did message my aunt and asked her just to kind of remind me of the story around this. So this was actually when my dad's last year's birthday, so 25. And so that would have been his 76th birthday. They had gone to Seattle, and this was at my aunt's apartment, and they had like a little birthday party, I guess. She said they had mini cheesecakes and, oh shoot, what else did she say? It was baked potato bar and mini cheesecake. Sorry, I was just looking at her text. It was reminding me. So I'm going to actually, this little tag here, I'm going to cut this little tag out because I decided, you know, I could add the little story here. I'm going to put that behind the photo. So I will add the story to that tag. When I finished the layout, I hadn't heard back from her yet. She had come down for my dad. So this video is going up on the 6th, I think. And so that means the previous week would have been the 28th was my dad's celebration of life. So she had come down for the week. So she was back at work today, and so it took a little longer for her to respond, which, you know, when you go back to work, your email box is just usually way too full. So anyway, I will add this story to that little tag. And then I'm looking through all the stickers and things like that. I will say this sticker sheet here, I did not use a ton. I do use some of it. It'll go back in, but I still have more of that collection because as I was building my mini kit, I could have, you know, yanked the whole collection out, but I honestly, that kind of defeats the purpose of a mini kit. And I've said before, I love this portion of the Counterfeit Kit, like challenge, because if I do a mini kit and I only grab 3, 4, 5 sheets of paper, I am so much more likely to use it up than if I pull the whole thing out and make a regular size, let's call it Counterfeit Kit. I don't know what it is. I'll do 1 layout with that and then never touch it again. Whereas the mini kit, I'll go ahead and use it all up and I get 3 layouts out of it. So this is my favorite part of the Counterfeit Kit challenge. And I just started volunteering for this about 3, 4 months ago and realized how effective it was for me. So I raise my hand every month and go, I'd like to do the mini kit, please. It's not that I wouldn't do a full one. I mean, if the Master Forger needs me to, I will. But honestly, just for me, this mini kit's way more efficient and effective. So I'm going to make a little pocket out of my photo by just using my ATG on the sides and the bottom. Usually I use like red tape, but this is a tiny little tag. It's not heavy, so I think it'll be fine. I don't expect to get pulled in and out all the time. You know, most likely it'll happen once in a blue moon when something happens to pull this out. Maybe, you know, over the years, my daughter might or whatever. I do fast around with these I keep saying butterflies. I think they're actually moths. I fast around with these quite a bit. And I finally go, just glue it down, Christine. It's not going to ever be perfect. Does it really matter? You know, just put them down. My goal is to kind of make them show like they're going different directions and different layers and different things like that. So I'll just start kind of laying them down. I will come back off camera. I think I maybe do the very first one on camera. I will come back and almost every single one of these put little, the thin, like the 1 millimeter foam squares underneath the wings. So you'll notice I'm using the ATG. Not ATG, it's the My Sweet Petunia. Oh my gosh, what is the name of that? Glue press. Glue press on the little body, and then I'll come back in after the fact and add the little foam squares on the outside edges of the top wings. I don't really do the bottom wings, just the top ones. I did glue down that little Enjoy Every Moment. That's the title, and that's down there on the left-hand side of the photo there. And I'll add a few other little pieces. That one says like My Family, I think. Or We're Family, I think it is. And then, actually, I'm going to come look at the layout, you guys. I was sitting in a different chair, and that was just foolish. I should be looking at the layout to tell you what's in it. It says, We Are Family. That's what it says. And then I'm going to add some wordy bit stickers toward the bottom just to kind of add some, I don't know, little wordy bits all around. And actually, I add more wordy bits in a minute. Not this second here, but I'm just fastening around still with these butterflies, you guys. So I end up with like the upper left has a bunch of, I'm going to call them moths. On the right-hand side of my little band, I have a bunch of moths. And then the bottom part down there, I have a bunch of moths. I'm kind of looking at my ephemeras and stuff like here. I try to use these little buildings, you guys, on every layout, and not a single one of them works. So spoiler alert, before you get to all 3 videos, I don't use those little buildings, which hurts me inside. I need to find, because they're so cute. So I need to find a photo maybe where we're in a city or something like that. There was this little chipboard rainbow thing. I thought that was really cute. At first, I thought the bottom part was like a mess up. I go, why did they print that so big? And then I didn't have my glasses on. And I've now realized there's like little tassels. It's like one of those macrame rainbows. So it's technically not too big. It's just little tiny tassels hanging off of it that's included in the image. The other thing I did is, because this is chipboard and I popped it out of that chipboard thing, there's like little, I guess little chipboard boogers is what I'd call them. Little nubs. And I don't like those. So I will take my... You saw me use my little filing tool, and I will go along and file those little nubs off. I did it on the Enjoy Every Moment as well, so it roughs up the edges. Back in the day, we used to scuff stuff up all the time with those little scuffing tools. So I still have them. Don't use them near as much as I used to. In fact, the only time I think I do pull them out is to take those little nubs off of the chipboard pieces. But I allowed it to take some of the little, I want to call it paint. It's not paint. I let it take some of the color off the edges of the Enjoy Every Moment, and then the little, I'll actually add some, well, did I? No, not on this one, I did not. I thought I used some of those chipboard little flower circle-y things, but I don't use it on this layout. I'm going to get some, like I said, some wordy bits. I kind of have I think I put them there. One says choose happiness, one says blessed, the good life, and love. And here I find this puffy piece that says, home is not a place, it's a feeling. And I knew this was not at his home, so I thought it would be neat to kind of put that, because this is her home, and I thought that would be really sweet. So I put that on there, and then here's where I'm going to start putting down the foam underneath the butterfly wings. And I'll just kind of show you where I've done, you can see it on this one, and then basically the same location on all the other moths. So that is going to be the end of this layout until I put the little story on the tag. So again, my next videos will be parts 2 and 3. So always check the description for links, and we will see you next video. Bye.